Good day, everyone. I hope you all had an awesome Thursday. Mine was thoroughly good. I tried to think of a word that started with the TH, like Thursday, and thoroughly. Um, couldn't do it. Didn't think it through enough. That was that. So today I volunteered at the library. I got there at 1 in the afternoon, and I left at 6:45. They had me start out with the holds like I always do. So I did the holds. There were a few more than usual, so it took me a good 2.5 hours. It took me about an hour and a half to write all the holds out, and then another whole hour just to put them on the shelf because there were so many of them. Um, Not to mention the shelves are usually all jumbled up, and might be some that are out of order. And then there's some, and it's like, why are they having them on 3 shelves when they can fit them on 2? It's easier to get to, so I was like adjusting them as I put them up, so that's what accounted for a little bit of the extra time. Got done with that, then I took some more, so tried some books that we were throwing out, bagged them up and took them down. And then after that, I was able to get back to a holds list for the first time in probably 3 or 4 weeks. So I did a holds list, and what I do is there's a list of books, and I have to go find them on the shelves and bring them back, and then they're going to check them, and so they can let the people know who put them on hold that they can now come pick them up. And so the process basically is I collect the books, I give them to the clerks, and the clerks scan them in, and then that's step 1 and 2 of what is step 3 for me when I come in, which is write the names up and put them on the shelves. Steps 4 and 5. So yeah, I did that. So I started that right at 5 o'clock. Yeah, it was right around 5 o'clock. I started it, and it took me until no, actually, let's see, 3 o'clock, 3:30. It was closer to 4 o'clock. No, I don't know what I'm saying. The holds list was for the 5 o'clock holds list, so I had to wait a couple minutes until 5 o'clock, and then I got the 5 o'clock holds list, and there were 17 pages of books. And I guess I'm getting good at going and finding the books because I managed to complete the holds list, and there was only maybe a page and a half of the books that weren't there, but I had to find every single one of those books. So basically, I got all that done, and got it done right at 6:45, which was the cutoff that I gave myself for needing to leave to go get some dinner before Bible study. So, like I said, 6:45 hit, and I'm like, I got 2 left. So I went, I did the last one, or I had 3 left. I went, I found one, couldn't find the next one, and then there was 1 left, and I went and looked, couldn't find it. I'm done. Alright, so I go back, let them know I'm done, sign out, leave, run over to Taco Bell for some dinner, and then book it over to the Bible study. Pretty good Bible study. We shared our testimonies, as is usually the case. We are going to keep everything that happens there, so I'm not going to share more than that, except that was our agenda, was we were going to share testimonies. So most of us did. We ran out of time before everyone did, but I was able to share my testimony. So that's kind of stumbled through it because I was like, I didn't know what to include and what not to include. So I talked about when I got saved. I talked about rededicating my life to Christ. I talked about my time at UCF with Chi Alpha, my missions trip, and going to Spain and what that was like, and coming back here and finding the drive. I included all of that. Tried to fit it all in, and I was talking for maybe about 20 minutes. It turned out. Didn't think I was talking that long, but apparently I was. Like 15 minutes maybe. Yeah. So then I left. Couldn't stick around like I usually do. Had to come home to get this vlog going, and I'm trying to watch SmackDown real quick. Might not finish it depending on how I feel, because I gotta get up tomorrow and open at Planet Smoothie for the first time. So I'm going in. I'm be training with the person Really, the same person who taught me how to close the right way on like my second or third close. So she walked me through the whole process of closing, and so I theoretically, unless something happened changing the schedule, um, I'll be opening with her. So I'll be going in, finding out exactly everything that has to be done for the open and what they do and actually do it. So I gotta get this vlog processing, shave, and get through this. So I'm gonna say, whoop, wrong hand, good night. I always wave with my left hand when I say goodnight on here, because there's always more room on the left side usually. Although I've been trying to sit more in the middle. Anyway, I've been trying not to address my buddies here, because it just sounds weird when I say it the same way every time. So, but basically they're there still. Good night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.